listed at $23. So that could be a month of Ting for free potentially for you. Well, we are getting a game. It's Rifkin, Zombie Grub, and Fear Dragon now joining us on the cast. In the bottom left side, we've got the blue Zerg player. It's viOLet.
The bottom right, as the red Protoss, it states.
So another thing to talk about that last game, not to beat a dead horse with our discussion, but those Protoss air weapon upgrades, where were those leading?
I do wonder. I mean, we've seen plenty of games go without Storm for some time, without Disruptors. Zealot Immortal Archon is a beefy composition, especially with a concave, which State was unfortunately missing. But even if he had taken that fight, to transition to air is always so difficult. And viOLet had one or two attacks behind that. It wasn't like an all-in. So I really don't know. And I don't think he could play it on any other map except Dust Towers. So I don't think we'll be seeing another +1 weapons. Not on Laralac.
Reminder being, of course, this is the loser's bracket. There's no second chances for State at this point. This is very much so his last life. So Fear Dragon, I know you're a pretty adamant fan of State and, well, most of the North American folks out there. Have you been following too closely with his whole training with MC? I mean, I know they were even streaming together a little while back.
Yeah, you know, I haven't gotten a huge opportunity to see all of the different things that MC has been teaching it, but I do know that State is a huge fan of the Stargate play. And actually, speaking of the Devil, we're seeing a Stargate play, but it's not even like a normal Stargate play. It's a 1-base Stargate play on the back of a 2-gate opening. This is going to be really, really aggressive.
Okay, so the nice thing is viOLet didn't know where this was initially, so the overlord comes in just now. The Adepts will be out of position, but this many slowlings, even when speed kicks in, this should be not too difficult for him to deal with.
I'm trying to decide if this was a reaction or a planned build from State, because he did scout the hatchery timing, which was a little late. You know, viOLet did go for the pool gas opener, and I was wondering what he was going to do with that. Ling all-ins, very popular on Laralac Crest, and if State had gone for the Nexus, probably would have been canceled with this next flood of speedlings. By delaying it a little bit, getting the Stargate, maybe an Oracle, that'll help out versus the Lings and provide some counter pressure.
Well, Oracle's going to be popping out relatively soon, but these Zerglings with speed finish up, they're going to get a full surround on these Adepts. Adepts should be able to get out of there in time, but one of the Adepts is almost certainly going to fall.
Yeah, 2 get out of there alive to try and defend at this the ramp, but unfortunately with the pylon going down, that's supposed to be the overcharge that comes up next. The Oracle's going to have to use defensively. That's really unfortunate. This Adept should hold the wall. I can't imagine these slipping by, although we have seen a lot of really stupid Adept hold positions lately.
Yeah, for sure. I'm so surprised that State let his Adepts be so far out. Like, I was pretty sure he knew what the deal was, but got him a little off guard. His Nexus did not get canceled, though, and that is the most important thing. So it's about to finish, and he's going to have pylons now as well to help out. So the Ling attack, not really an all-in. It didn't do exactly what it wanted. I think at least one cancel would be ideal for 20 plus Lings.
Yeah, but I feel like State is really hurting right now. Normally, this is the point in the game where, you know, State is sure making a couple of probes and everything, but usually the Protoss player is a little bit further up in probes at this point, and the Zerg player is trying to play catch up. But right now, viOLet's sitting at a beautiful 30 drone count and is only going to have to make drones. That's all he has to make for the next like couple of minutes.
Oh god, you're going to be one of those casters. Don't.
Beautiful.
What? Beautiful drones. Beautiful storms. Glorious injects. Phenomenal overlord spread. This creep spread is magnificent.
Don't hate on the colorful language.
Look, okay, he's not tired.
Don't play the color card on me.
When there's beautiful
You've been here for like 10 minutes. You gonna pull out that card?
What? His spirit hasn't been broken yet. He hasn't cast like thousands and thousands. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, actually, that's as you guys tune into more Fear Dragon on Base Trade TV, you are actually gonna notice that there is this degree of just like saltiness versus like wonder and excitement to cast. Me and Tom were like, kid, we've been doing this for years. It doesn't get better. It only gets worse.
That's how Rifkin got to be the way he was. That's why Zombie Grub fights in chat so much.
Salt Mine TV.
It's like alcoholism. It's just ways to deal. It numbs the pain, the distraction.
Whatever. I think StarCraft's a beautiful game, and I love these beautiful Adepts as they move in for this beautiful push-in.
Wow, dude. Just because the girls or what? Calm down. Send him some
Yeah,
flowers.
seriously.
Valentine's Day is coming
So
up.
desperate.
I wonder if they'll do something with that. They actually have girl units in the game now, right? There's gonna be the female ghost. There's gonna be the adepts.
Oh my god.
What are they gonna do? Give them flowers?
Okay, I say that wrong. Okay, excuse me. I don't mean finally, but they finally have more
Why
girl
wouldn't the
units.
male units get? Why wouldn't the male units get something too? Why do only the female units get something?
What if it's an interaction between?
Because
the
you
male
know what?
and
This is
female
the
units?
StarCraft universe, and they fell into traditional gender roles and stereotypes. Okay, this isn't
They
the
did.
wondrous real life where they
Oh,
had people
that's a good
fighting for
point.
equality.
I really like this stasis ward over the top of the ramp over here for State, as viOLet's going to be pushing in over here, and he's not going to have an overseer, not going to have any detection, but how many of the Zergons are really going to get caught on this? It's the other thing about it is that it just acts like such a great force field. I love seeing Protoss players starting to throw these at the top of ramps.
Oh man, what a good catch.
Oh.
What a good catch. That shuts down all the lings. But still, State doesn't really have the opportunity to fight through this, unfortunately. So while this buys him time to get units, he's not able to take advantage of it right now.
Oh my god, State ended up losing his
Wow.
Mothership Core. That's
And
a
the
pretty big
pylon.
kill.
That was a devastating double kill.
Oh god, I don't know if this is game. It is still mostly lings, and there are a lot of adepts, but this has been a very deadly push. A lot of different variations on it, and especially on Lair Lac Crest in these positions. Get us full surround all the lings and all the zealots and the adepts too. And new Mothership Core pops out instantly, overcharges that pylon.
The unfortunate thing here is if these zealots had charge, State could actually clean this up relatively easily, I feel. But he's struggling. He's fighting to the last, but his army supply is 14 and falling. Now the Queens actually take out this Oracle. Oh, if there's no anti-air, maybe that would again be a saving grace. But the Mothership Core falls. Stalker's warped in behind this. It's getting desperate and not looking any better for State at this rate.
Yeah, Mothership Core is being remade. State has Blink being researched up in his main base. I mean, he had some hopes of transitioning out, but now that the probes are starting to go down, there's not a whole lot more you can do. Oh god, those probes shots.
I mean, at the same time, this was great out of viOLet, really able to capitalize on this situation. And as we see, it's not like it's super one-sided. He's been slowly getting ahead, and that's what leads to this win. GG.
Gee.
That's really unfortunate for State. But once again, he's got 3 other qualifiers he can compete in. He's got the Korean qualifier number 2, which is going to be tough as hell, no question about it. But he's also got the wildcard qualifiers to fall back to. So we do wish him the best of luck and thank him for coming out to play. But viOLet's going to go on to fight against Huck. Now, it's worth